Hello, Banath. Welcome back. We have been again meeting for the podcast last week, I guess. Hope.
Yeah, I think we are connecting for the pairing of what you said in the last podcast of extracting PAN number or maybe another number from some card which is like in a standard format, and maybe we I would like to see in maybe in practical how it works. So maybe just we'll pair on that maybe for some time and see how it goes.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Can we discuss upon the use case first? So, what is the expected outcome? What is the learnings over here? What do you expect to do today? So, what is your input and what do you expect as an output? Just input output.
Okay, so the input output would be an PAN card photo or something. It can be of any format. Maybe we can restrict formats for time being just to uh, see if things are working. And maybe we have to extract the PAN number out of it. So that's the basic idea for today's maybe video.
Okay, okay. So basically your input is PAN card images and output should be the PAN number from that image. Then we can process it wherever is required, all those things, correct?
Yeah, basically, see, I might have an SDK behind my system. Let's assume the use case, right? Let's talk about the use case for a moment, right? So let's say I have a form where I upload my PAN number and maybe PAN card, sorry. So that PAN card gets processed in my system, and then my backend system gives me the PAN number. So the field in the form gets filled automatically. That's the idea. Now in a way we are just building that backend piece of that, so how things would work behind the scenes maybe, and how is it processed, all those things. That's the idea maybe.
Okay, okay. So let's start this. So as you see, as you said, right, like last time itself we spoke about this. I had a thought about it. Let's see how can we use an image currently using a closed source, and let's try for an open source if possible. So this would be a very beginner friendly video. So anybody is starting with GenAI, right, and they have images or PAN card kind of things and they want to extract, we can exactly do it through this method, what we are going to show today. Let's get into the video. Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah. It might be feeling beginner for you, but yeah, at least for me it's yeah a little more interesting.
Okay, okay, we'll see. Yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah, hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, yeah.
The basic one is we need to install VS Code. That is the primary thing. Everybody should be a prerequisite for everyone before starting this video.
Yeah, no, maybe in a way we can assume that people who are following this video are already a developer. So from that perspective, we will start maybe.
Then, as I said, for developers, I think this should be more easier. Let's see. Let's see. So let's start with creating a virtual environment. This tech stack could be purely Python because I'm comfortable more in Python. So let me start with creating a virtual environment with UV. So UV is a virtual environment manager. We are creating with Python 3.12. So I'm activating it. Once I activate it, you can see all the bin files for activating it, and library files are sitting inside here. Okay, we'll start with creating a main.py file. Today I have planned to use Anthropic model for the first one. I mean, first let's see how this image extraction everything using LLM we are going to do. But which LLM to pick, I have planned for using Anthropic for today. For image understanding, the best LLM, as if what I saw, is Gemini models. Gemini models are very good at image understanding and image extracting. But today, let's see how it can be done through Anthropic model. So before going into the whole detailed part, right? The will the LLM will be able to understand images? If that is the question, yeah, LLMs will be able to understand images, but not in the format what humans consume. Human consume in the way of PNG, JPG, or any other format.
Okay.
So like that, LLMs can understand in base 64 format. So image should be always converted into base 64, and that base 64 should be passed as an input to the LLMs. So it's not something very complex or very new things. everything is already been wired up together in API docs of Anthropic or wherever it is, wherever, whichever model you pick up. So let's start with going to Anthropic's docs, Anthropic Vision API docs. So if you go here, yeah, I've been used for some long time on this. So if you see here, right, they would have been informing like what is the aspect ratio it can get as an input tokens, what is the, for actually images will also be converted as tokens according to LLM. So what is the size, recommended size to upload, what is the aspect ratio that can be given as an input, so how much token it would take approximately for what size of image, and what is the amount it would cost for processing image, all those things they have given here. So we need to go to the example for how can we give an input. So base 64 encoded image. So if it is a base 64 image, right, import Anthropic, we'll copy this one. So we need to go to Anthropic's Clouds Vision API docs. So you'll open this page directly. For PDF support, there is a separate one. File support, there is separate one, separate docs. So now we are going to see only about the vision part. So we'll paste this. We'll do UV install Anthropic install pip install UV pip install. So new file Anthropic. We'll add it in the requirements.exe. Now, if you see here, right, Anthropic is
What is this requirement.txt file does?
in like it's a package.json for Python projects. So as soon as you clone the project, you will run pip install minus r requirement.txt. So it will install all the required dependencies for that project.
Okay, got it.
So here we need to pass the encoded base encoded data, and the image one media type is base 64. We need to pass it here. I don't think they have given example. Have they given? Okay, URL. They also support URL based. If you are storing it in a S3 bucket, if you are up in your website, you ask the user to upload and you immediately store it in S3 bucket and you are getting it from the S3 bucket, URL method would be working. Or if you are processing everything in the server, then base 64 should work. I think here base 64 image or JPG media type. Then here image1 data is something we need to Python base 60. So this is the code for that. We'll take this image data. This is base in 64 string to convert base 64 to JPG. This is sorry. So this is the image path. So we'll copy this. We'll paste it over here. So in this we don't need this function for now. We'll go with a very simpler approach. So we need to pass the image path alone. So we'll get the pan card dummy image. Who can we take it out? We'll take out this person. No, is there any? Yeah, this looks fine. Copy image. This is a PNG. This should support. So we have pasted it here. We have converted into encoded string. So this encoded string, encoded bytes, we should pass, I guess. We'll check and we'll correct it. Okay. So Vinod, do you have any questions? So we have converted the image. We have passed the image path over here. We have converted into base 64, and this is the API docs which we took from the Anthropic website, and we are passing it over here.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, the learning path is very less, is what I already feel. Basically, we are just trying to convert a image into base 64 and just sending that to Anthropic. That's what I can see based on what you've written here.
So here's the prompt what we need to give. Let's convert this as a variable. Let's put it here. First we'll start with extract the text from the image. We'll stop over there. Okay. So this is of Opus 4.6 model. This is a this would cost huge cost. This is $25 per million token output. So we'll go for a smaller model. Anthropic model overview. This is Opus. We'll go with image support. Which has image support? Vision capabilities. I think all have the same. So let's go with Haiku, the lowest model, which is output cost itself only $5 and input cost is $1. The most minimal cost. So we'll go with Haiku and check its performance. Also, we'll remove the max tokens. So this is the message prompt we are passing. Type is equal to text. Here type is equal to image and media type is equal to image and JPJ. We'll see this is correct or we need to pass base 64. We'll see that alone. Yeah, now we'll run this. We are mostly we are
I think this is like very different from what I've seen earlier. We-
what is the difference?
So, I mean, earlier, as I said, right? So, we have to train a model to do certain things. But yeah, this feels like you're just giving some type of input. Actually, I think this is a PNG, right? I think instead of base 64, we might have to try PNG maybe.
I don't know. There are two variables over here.
Yeah, I think it got it.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. So this is the output image what we got. Output.py. Yeah, this is extracted with the message of id is equal to the message id, context, text block, citation is none, text is equal to extracted text from pan card, image is headers. This is what it took from the header. Let's compare this side by side. And then card title, it have extracted Hindi. Also in the English image, permanent pan card number, it have extracted the pan card number, personal details, applicant name, father's name.
Where it has extracted PAN number, right? I don't see PAN number as a text in the image.
You can see it here, right? A B C D E 1 2 3 4 F.
That is the literal PAN number, but the label PAN number, how is it able to determine, right?
It identified what is the image. It has the understanding of what is the image. Pan means permanent Aadhaar number, so it can identify from there.
Okay, because if you see before that PAN number, it is also have extracted the permanent account number card.
Because of the LLM's intelligence, we are able to get the PAN number.
Okay, okay.
So with this, this is a very raw output of what we have, but let's start making it more useful. So we'll complete with this. The model is the most less priced model. Role is assistant. In token has been came out. uh, what else it have used? Output tokens is 214 tokens it have taken. The input what we pass is 362 tokens. All the information is here. Now let's optimizing it. Extract the text in the image only as
We can directly tell like extract the PAN number from the image, right?
yeah, we can do it that way also. Only extract the pan number, but that is not useful. See, if you even think in a developer point of view, things would change. Extract it as only as JSON with the valid fields like
Okay.
number, name,
Father name and date of birth, maybe.
yeah. And the JSON should something look like, we can give the example. This is called few shot prompting.
What is that? Sorry.
Few shot prompting. So you would give an example how it should look like. So it understands exactly how it should look like and it will give us an output.
Okay.
So now let's run it again.
I think it is also trying to extract the signature or something, but yeah.
Signature. Okay, few shot prompting. We should have removed this. Should have removed till here. But before removing the error part, what is the output? Does it follow few shot prompt or does it follow the instruction what we give? So JSON, inside JSON there is a number, name, applicant name is there, name is father's applicant's father name is there, date of birth is there, signature, handwritten, QR code. It tried to follow the few shot prompting, but if we hit it again now, you should be able to get what is required alone. Date of birth, father's name and number.
Okay. Okay. I mean, is there a way to just directly convert? I mean, I can see this already, but is there a way to just directly convert this into a JSON, right?
Yes, very good. Yeah, let's start that. So we'll do only extract the we'll tell only up to this, okay? We don't need to extract the text from the image with valid fields like, okay, we didn't even mention JSON here, okay?
Okay.
Let's go here. Let's type Anthropic structured output. You can see structured output docs here. So structured output is something which by default gives the output as in JSON, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So we have given the message field. This message field is already here. Messages is here. So
I think just that we have to fill the output or something like that.
now output config. Okay. So we'll paste it here. JSON schema, type object. So properties, name, then what else is there? Name,
Number,
okay,
name.
it itself changing. Yeah, that's that. This is how the copilot should work. It should not wipe code for you. It should, you should know how you're what you're doing, and it should reduce your manual effort. I feel like this is how it should work. Yeah, let's clear the screen. Let's run it again. So for now, if you see, the output would look like something like this. The message ID content block text starts with a JSON, then ends with a JSON. This is what you need actually. Inside that, number is there, name is there, father name is there, applicant, father, date of birth, everything is there. It's a structured output. Now it is forcefully generating a structured output. The structured output will take higher amount of time than the non-structured output, because it needs to analyze the token what it should be produced. We are doing a rule based plus a probability based, expecting a rule based plus probability based approach over here. So it will take a second or more than compared to the amount, I mean, time it took for non-structured output.
Okay, okay. I mean, I'm just now like very curious. Like, let's say we just give some a dog image or something, how this behaves, right?
Yeah, that's a nice, I haven't thought about it.
I mean, other than pan or whatever it is, right? I mean, let's see how that works.
So we have mentioned here required field is equal to number, name, father name, date of birth. All we have required here. Okay, the size is huge, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. It is telling it is more
More
than
than
5 MB
5
or
MB.
something,
Okay, I get a smaller image.
but doesn't mean the size would be smaller.
Just test. I don't know how to check the property from here.
I think you can just open in Finder and then see it. Reveal in Finder, the third option, and then you can see the size. Third. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 500 KB now. I think you would have not seen the image, but I'm just checking the other display. So let's test this text block. Now it provided, not provided, not provided, not provided. Everything it comes as not provided now.
Okay.
The text is here. So
Yeah, basically it is not able to get it out of that
yeah,
image.
that too we have mentioned why this JSON structure has been generated. Number, father name, everything is
Because we have told the output to be in that format.
yeah,
I think
that too we
that's why.
mentioned it as required one.
Mm.
So if some PAN card doesn't have a date of birth, and if you make it optional, it will not generate. It will not add it in the JSON. If it has, it will add it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I think, do you have any questions in doing this? Understanding the image, extracting the text, or processing this one? I think this should be pretty easy, right?
I mean that's what, right? So the when I was doing all these things, I think at that time we didn't had a model which was doing this already. Maybe what we are doing, we were training a model,
Mm-hmm.
feeding like a lot of sample pan cards and maybe tilting the pan card, blur the pan card, and all those things. But this looks like much more easier these days. I mean, I think I am out of sync in today's world, but yeah, it is very much easier. Like, it's like you are uploading an image to ChatGPT and then asking question to it, and then it just giving you the
Yeah.
details back to you.
Agreed. Agreed. The same way we are doing it as an API. Now, I think,
Yeah,
can we try it out in a local model? Now we need to pay for this. Everything is happening, right? Can we try for a local one?
yeah.
So local provider, let's go for Ollama models. So if you click on library, it will list the list of models what it has. We'll filter the models. Okay, we should first click on models. Then you would say cloud models or embedding models, vision model, tool model, thinking model. We'll click on visual model. So this GLM OCR is the model which came just 4 days ago, I guess. We just need to click on this. GLM OCR should be a Chinese model, I feel. And if you see the benchmark, it's more than Gemini 3 Pro in text extraction. It's an OCR model. GLM OCR is a multi-model OCR model that for a complex document understanding built for GLMV, encoder decoder architecture. So GLMV, I forgot. Should be a Chinese model, but I, I I I forgot. But let's focus on how to use this.
Yeah, maybe before we just get into this Ollama, right? I have maybe some question. Let's say if we have a model very specifically trained to do this particular job,
Mm-hmm.
will that be more efficient than a general model which is doing it? Is there something like that? Maybe from a
Yeah,
cost perspective.
that's what they have mentioned here also. This DeepSeek OCR is specifically trained for OCR. Okay, these
What's an
all.
OCR, by the way?
Sorry.
What is OCR, by the way?
Object character recognition, I guess. OCR full form. So OCR is something which is called optical character recognition. Only it will extract text from the image. Whatever you give as an input, right? You cannot ask it to describe the image. That and all it will not do. Whatever you pass as an input, it will
It'll
extract the
extract
text
the
alone
text
from
out
the
of it.
input image.
Okay, okay.
So these model all are OCR models. These two are general models. It is outperforming all the OCR only trained model as well as general purpose models also.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
And
we'll
if you
give it
see
a try.
this is closed source. All these three are open source. These four are open source. These two are closed source. This is you should access through APIs. It would cost you more. If you want to self-host a general purpose model to extract text from the images, then you need to have a very big GPUs for it. Basic model size itself would be very large. So if you want to self-host a DeepSeek model, right? I'm saying general DeepSeek model, DeepSeek V 3.2, not the OCR one.
Yeah, I think we are little bit diverging from the topic in itself.
Yeah, yeah, but what I came to say is the model size is so huge. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now if you see this size is just 2 GB, the maximum bigger model version itself 2 GB. I mean not the bigger model, the BF16 version itself, brain floating 116 version itself, just 2.2 GB. So
Okay.
we'll copy this model. To self-host, you need to download it, Ollama. Click on download here. Click on Mac OS. It will download a .dmg file. Double click on it. Move it to the application folder. It is installed. That's it. No, nothing else. So after doing that, open your terminal. Paste on this Ollama run GLM OCR. So I have already downloaded it. If you haven't downloaded it, it will download the 2.2 GB model. Okay. So that means the model is currently already in my system. Now, how can I access it in Python? So Ollama chat, I can just copy this text. We'll duplicate this one. I have a duplicate one. So the same way we are going to do it here. Copy. So we don't need Anthropic here. Let the base 64 be here. So we need to install uv pip install Ollama. OLLA. Yes, that's it. It installed. So we need to go to documentation. So here, if we see, right, Ollama chat response, Ollama Vision API docs. Yeah, if you see here, this is for Python. We can directly give path here is what I see in this docs. Let's try this. Let's copy this. Let's paste everything at the bottom. So we'll comment out this. Path is something we give it here. GLM OCR. Hope that is the model name. GLM OCR. Okay. Yeah, model is equal to GLM OCR. So now this is the prompt area. We'll have we removed the prompt also? Yeah, no, we haven't.
I think the image is a dog image.
Okay.
Copy.
Okay. Now let's try running this once. Cannot import chat. Why can't it import chat? That means the docs is not up to date. Here from Ollama, they have imported client. Here they have created the client over here. So
But I don't think so. This will process your image, right?
this this should process my image is what I feel.
But how do we give the image to the chat, right? Or the client?
Let's see. 1 second. Why are they putting colon over here is what I'm I'm trying to figure out.
The responses of chat response type. That's what I think they are telling it.
Okay. We'll cut this messages and paste it here. Okay. So let's see how this works.
I think can you try to install it one more time? Maybe I'm not sure.
No, it's installed.
Cannot import name chat response from partial initialization module Ollama or something.
Something should be there. Let's search this.
I think they were saying something about the file name. Can you go up? Is your file name Ollama? Rename it and try it.
Okay, my bad. Hmm. I shouldn't have the Ollama.py. Okay, I did something wrong, I felt.
In the command, you put Ollama actually. Ollama, something you have to do. The command is wrong.
Okay, agreed, agreed.
Rename the file and maybe change the command.
Okay, extension.
Yeah, I mean, it is trying to replace that.
So GLM OCR. I faced this issue multiple times, but still, yeah. Okay,
So this is a locally running model, is it?
yeah, this is running in my laptop. Yeah, this is the text
So,
extracted.
so let's say I want to build a system,
Mm-hmm.
for example, where it just extracts a PAN number from a PAN card.
Mm-hmm.
I can just put this Ollama in a server and then connect it to an API and then just run it. It should work.
Yeah, this is working now, and we are just seeing the output. So this is the pure text. Now let's go with the structured output. Uh, Ollama output docs. You just click on this. You just need to select Python. Here you need to create it as a class. How to what to create in the class?
You can just still number, name, both should be fine.
Number is int, right? Int.
No, it's string only end of the day because it PAN number is mixture of integer and string.
Yeah, correct. Okay,
I
fine.
think yeah, we'll have to import the base model.
That imported. So we don't need this extracting of things. So we'll remove this. We'll remove base64 is not required. So Ollama chat is not required. This is not required. Chat response is not required. Okay, now we are just extracting and printing it. But before that, we'll add this format is equal to this after messages, comma, pan card. Okay.
Yep.
So let's run this. Yeah, this is what you require.
Name, applicant name.
It also got the signature over here, which we didn't request for, but the information is over there.
I think it is extracted twice, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's because of we are printing it twice. That's it. No, it's fine.
Okay, interesting. I mean, same would work for anything. How much? I mean, let's say I run this model in my Mac Mini,
Mm-hmm.
and in parallel I'm getting like 100 requests or something. How much CPU it will consume or how this works, right?
Yeah, I mean, that depends on that's where the deployment strategy comes into picture. So this is a 2 GB model. I don't know how many billion parameters it has. Um, the context window is 128K text plus image input it has. How much request it can process, we cannot say without knowing how many billion parameters it has. That I think we need to have it as separate video, and the strategy how you deploy it. So Q8 quantization you have, or BF brain floating point 16 itself if you have, so it would already consume your 3 GB, nearby 3 GB RAM
Okay,
for just
okay.
loading the model alone. Then for one
Hmm.
request, it would one request was nominal, so 3.5 GB, minimum 4 GB to 4 GB to 6 GB RAM. So basically 8 GB variant is minimum what we need. Well, after that, I think more than that, if I want to say,
Yeah, but I get it. I get the point. Maybe yeah.
the RAM size, how much ever you have after that, right? Like the base variant I mean the model loading size. After that, all will be utilized for Ollama until your whole system reserved memory is being allocated. Other than system like reserved memory, other than that, all will be used for Ollama.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
but
Interesting. I mean,
end of the day, very clear with this. Was it?
yeah, I mean, I thought it in a different way, but I mean, it looks like that. Uh, yeah, we can do this in 15 minutes or so, because the model in itself is more capable these days, which I am not aware of. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe yeah, it's a good start, maybe, but no learning is what I see. But yeah, basic Python, if you know, maybe we can just read some docs here and there, and we can do things. But yeah, maybe we'll just do something else in the next video. Yeah,
Sure,
let's see.
sure. Okay.
Cool then, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.